What is up, you guys? It is your boy Frosty Kool-Aid here with y'all today for the bottom 24 of the Smash 4 tier list. Now, as you guys know, in the last video we did the top 24, and I guess it's time to do the bottom 24. It's about that time. But first off, I want to say thank you guys for 50 subscribers. That's amazing. I mean, I know 50 isn't like a huge number, but you know, we all start somewhere, and I'm pretty excited that we've gotten 50 before the year is ended, and I think we can do everything. We just need to grow, you know, we can just grow for next year. So definitely that's something I'm really happy about. But as you can also see, the tier list is a little bit different. Like, some positions have changed a tad bit, which is actually kind of good. A good thing that I waited to do this. I was gonna have it out actually probably like around a week or between a week that I got the top 24 out, but by time it's been hectic, and I haven't really got that much time to record, and the times I have gotten to record, I haven't gotten enough time to actually put in effort on the bottom 24, so that's why I haven't been able to get this video out. But now that I got time to do it, let's go ahead and do it. Let's get it. I intend to put in the full effort. Now, I want to say, for all these characters, I don't know like exact combos for all these. Like, these are just starter combos, like the title says. Like, I don't know Palutena's best combos. I don't know Pac-Man's best combos. I don't know Wario's best combos. I mean, yes, I've played them, so I guess I do know a little bit about them. I know enough about them to do this video, but do I know about all the combos about them? Do I know their greatest strengths? No. But anyways, I guess it's about time, after that little intro video, to go ahead and hop into this video. Actually, hold on real quick. Alright, I'm back. I had to make sure I had space to get this video done. So, as you can see, actually, look at this. Little Mac. The last time we were here, I'm pretty sure Little Mac was actually number 24. He was number 24. He was up here. Look how far he dropped. That's a perfect example. I told you these things change daily. They're daily changing, and just by who's using the character and who's not. So, I mean, I guess it's time for us to get into it. So first, we got number 24, which is Palutena. Now, Palutena is a character I like to use, like, you know, after I use my mains. If I'm just playing a match for fun, then yeah, I'll pick up Palutena and I'll use her in the fight, because I like Palutena. I mean, for one, yeah, she's pretty babe, but on top of that, you know, she's actually not that bad of a character. She's like a more spacing type character. Like, you can dash attack with her. Her dash attack is good, but you don't want to like have up close combat with her, because she's not like very fast. I mean, yes, she does have a counter, which definitely helps out a lot, but she's more of a spacing character, and she's really good against characters that use like projectiles. A lot of projectiles, like Link, because she has her reflect, and that's always good. And then the R.O.B is good for spacing, but it does take a while to actually shoot. So if they're fast enough, like a Yoshi or something, then they'll just probably wreck you. But her grab range isn't like the best or anything. I don't usually use her grab range. I use her up smash, which is insane. Her smash attacks kill so early. It's insane. They're so powerful. Like, her forward smash, her down smash, her up smash, they kill so early. It's insane. Like, and then they have so much, and then her forward and down smash, they have far reach, first off, and then second off, when they actually do it, the gust from the wind actually pushes you back, so they can use smash attack to push you back so you don't reach the ledge and you'll just die just because you can't reach the ledge. Like, she's actually a really good character. You don't really see her that often because she is not easy to learn, and a lot of people, you know, they like to use the easy to learn characters, the characters they can learn within like a day or two. But she's not an easy character to learn, so that's probably why you don't see her as often. But if you do run into her, and if they're actually good with her, then she can be a really, really viable character. Now, I guess it's time for your boy to move on to Jigglypuff. So, now that we're here with Jigglypuff, let's see. I know Jigglypuff's combos. Here's what I see with most Jigglypuffs. Air, air, air. That's it. Air, forward air, back air, up air, rest, forward tilt to rest. Air, air, air. All they try to do is pretty much get you into the air. I swear, it happens every time. They try to get you into the air. I don't know why. Like, they just sit there and they float around. Because, you know, she doesn't have an up B recovery move. Like, she has more puffs than everyone else, but she doesn't have, like, an up B recovery move that'll actually give her aerial movement. So she just goes... They just do a lot of air movements. So, basically, because of how, like, weak she is, she does get sent very easily. Jigglypuff does. She gets thrown, like, just like at like 60%, she can get killed. Honestly, like that's how weak she is. She's not very heavy at all. She's a very light character, so it just takes like one good smash attack and she's just pretty much off the stage. But her forward airs and back airs, her aerial attacks are really powerful, and her forward smash, and then the rest, yeah, we all know about the rest. The boom, and you're just gone. You're just gone. It's a risky move because it doesn't always work and it doesn't always do the smash effect of the rest, but it's definitely something that is viable. But I don't know, I don't see people use it too often, but most of the time, even though it's supposed to be risky, I swear it happens more often than not, especially when you're playing them. But if you try to use her, then it like never happens. But if you're playing against somebody who does use her, then it like happens like all the time. I swear to you, that always happens. Always happens. But Jigglypuff, like I said, she's just really one word, and that's aerial. She has an aerial game, and that's what I see a lot of people use with her. Now let's go to the number 26, which is the villager. Now the villager, I do know a lot. I do know these characters. I know I said in the beginning that I didn't know a lot about them because I don't really see them as often. I mean, you do see some of them a lot, like Little Mac, for instance. You see him a lot, but some of the other ones you don't actually see that much, like the villager. Like the villager, he's not a difficult character to learn. I remember when the game first came out and everybody thought the villager was going to be that he was going to be a top tier character because of the tree. Everybody's like, oh my goodness. Or no, his double battles, the double villager, everybody was like, this is gonna be so powerful because, you know, the tree, pocket the tree, and then you can pull out the tree whenever you want on another character, and the tree does so much damage, it's insane. So everybody thought in double battles he would be very, very viable. But I gotta say that the villager, he's a kind of tedious character to play against, in the aspect that a lot of them, when they play with the villager, this is pretty much what they do most of the time, is like jump and then do the pinball attack, or then they do the bowling ball attack from the side. Well, no, the pinball attack is like the aerial thing, and then you know he has the best recovery in the game, so he can recover from legitimately anywhere. With the balloons recover is so good. He has the highest recovery in the game. Like, there's actually a video that actually shows it. I don't know if you guys watch Edico World Network, but he actually did a video on that, and well, he didn't do the video, but he did a reaction to the video, and he actually has the highest recovery in the game. So that's no surprise because the balloons are insane when it comes to recovery. But yeah, another thing, like I said with the bowling ball is really good, but it's really, really good if you use it on the side of the edge, like when somebody's trying to recover. That's definitely a way I see people use it a lot, and I mean, it's powerful. It does a lot of damage, and it's good for spiking. And then, you know, the tree is a kind of a thing where you have to use a lot of spacing with it because they can pull out the tree and then grow the tree and then slice that mug on you and you're gone. So I mean, the tree is definitely something you have to watch out for. But I mean, he's not a bad character, but none of these characters are bad. Like I said, it's a balanced Smash game. Every character legitimately has a shot. Every single one of these characters in the bottom have a shot. Like Donkey Kong, he's actually one of the characters I struggle against playing, and I don't even know how, but he beats me most of the time. But actually, hold on. I want to see something real quick before I move on to who is next. Actually, the Samus. Before I move on to Samus. Okay, I think I covered everyone in the top 24. Yeah, I covered everyone. I wanted to make sure because Little Mac dropped so far. Like, I'm not gonna cover Little Mac again because I covered him already. But he dropped so far. I was like, well, who moved up to 2020? Oh, Palutena moved up. Oh, okay. I get it now. So Palutena is the switch. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I had to neck myself real quick because I was like, wait. So if Little Mac dropped that far, somebody had to have moved up, and it was Palutena. So we got her out the way. So a mistake that actually turned out to be good for me. But let's go ahead and move on to 27, which is Samus. Now Samus is nothing like Zero Suit Samus. Zero Suit Samus is really good and really fast and really strong and has a lot of good combos. Samus is actually has a pretty good combos herself. You know, with the charge shot, and their grabs is actually pretty much the same. But her charge shot and then her up B, it doesn't go as high, but she's definitely she's a more technical character than Zero Suit Samus is. I know that I'm like comparing them, but she's just more technical, I guess you could say. She has like more I don't want to say technical gameplay because I keep saying technical, but she has more like advanced type combos or things like that that you'd have to like actually know how to use her in order to use it effectively. Like her charge shot does a lot of damage, of course, because if you charge it up all the way, that mug is doing a lot. And then her forward smashes, her smash attacks are pretty good. Her up smash is good, and her down smash is good. But it does a lot of like blast type attacks. So it does reach kind of far, but it's not like soak range or anything. We don't even need to get into that because we're talking about Samus. But yeah, definitely, Samus definitely is a very unique kind of character. She's just a character that we've seen since the original Smash Bros. I don't know really else how to say it. Like you kind of have to use her yourself. But yeah, she's a good character. You know, she's not bad at all. I mean, obviously she's not bad. She's number 27. That's what. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's the bottom half, but still, it's not like the bottom, which is. We'll get to him in a minute. Anyways, next we got number 28, which is Mega Man. And you actually really don't see very Mega Mans at all. There's like very, very few Mega Mans. And then Mega Man is another kind of character where it's projectile heavy. It's a lot of the saw spam, bomb shot spam, leaf shield. You actually don't see the leaf shield that much. But the thing about Mega Man that doesn't make him as good is his forward smash. Because nice forward smash, it does do a lot of damage if he charges it up. But if he just does it, like, it doesn't do, like, you know, a whole bunch of damage. It won't kill you from like very low percentages. But if he charges it up, it will kill you. But the problem with him charging it up is he has to charge it up for it to do that much more damage. Like most people, I know, like most characters, I know their smash attacks when you charge them up all the way do more damage, but still, like, theirs will still do damage even if you don't charge it up as hard. But with Mega Man, you have to charge it up as hard for it to do the maximum amount of damage. So it does kind of make him vulnerable, and you can dodge it. And you can be like, oh, okay, it's coming, let me dodge it real quick. Or if you have a character with like reflect, like Palutena or like Pit or something, you can throw up your shields and just reflect it right back at him. And you know, he has to take the downtime, and it comes back even faster, and just bomb, he's gone. But he's definitely a unique character. He's another one of those characters which you kind of have to. Well, most of these characters down here are characters you have to know the most. Not the most basic, but the most advanced kind of combos with him. Speaking of advanced combos, he actually has a unbeatable combo. Not unbeatable, but like a continuous combo that he uses against other characters. Right now they only showed it against the villager, but he definitely has a combo that does a lot of damage, and you can do it over and over and over again on different characters. Now, that's pretty much all I have to say about Mega Man. If you really want to go see a good Mega Man, go look up Styles X2. He's a very good Mega Man main. And he knows a lot about Mega Man. So, I mean, if you want to know anything about it, definitely go reference him. Like, a lot of these characters, I know. Like I said, Robin, you know, go check out Etika. Or you want to see Fox, go check out Shofu. Toon Link, a lot of people do Toon Link. Biddy Plays does Toon Link. A lot of people do Toon Link. You want to see Sonic, go check out Cobonner Money 456. You want to see Mario, go check out PK, Sparks. You want to see Yoshi, go check out PK Sparks. Like, if you want to see a lot of these characters, a lot of people that upload on YouTube actually do use these characters very well. So if you want to see them, definitely go check those people out. You know, next we got 29, which is Ike. Now Ike, actually, I've tried to use Ike before. Ike he's hard for me to use because I think he's slow. He's kind of slow, and like, you know, his forward smash, it's really, really strong. If you can hit somebody with it, it does a lot of damage and has a lot of knockback. But the thing about the forward smash is he has to like raise up his sword and then charge it from there. He has to raise it up before he can even do it, which kind of, I think, he makes him even slower. But his down smash is really good because it's pretty fast. That one comes out fast, and then, you know, the ether. I love doing that move because I just like hearing his voice. That ether, doom. I love that move. And then, you know, the great either. All right, let me chill. But yeah, he's definitely a character where you'd have to use you'd have to be not really defensive, but you'd have to do a little bit more planning on when to attack a character, like, because you can't just use his forward smash like a lot of other characters. You can just use it whenever you want, because he actually has to charge it up. I'm not talking about like Mega Man charge it up, but he has to do something. He has to do a few frames before he can even pull off to charge it, which is the problem with him. But he's definitely a good character. I mean, like I said, his smash attacks do a lot of damage, and I mean, Alright, let me chill. But yeah, his smash attacks do a lot of damage. You know, his up smash does a lot, his down smash does a lot, his forward smash does a lot, obviously. And then, you know, you've got the move where he holds the sword. I want to call it the burning ash or something like that. But you know, where he goes and he charges it, and then he goes down, and then it does a lot of damage. That's a good thing that a lot of people like to do. I've seen when people use Ike, they like to edge guard with that, because you have to grab onto the ledge, and so they just kind of use that to when you're trying to get down the ledge and then bop, that takes a lot of damage because it sends you pretty far as well, especially when he charges it up all the way to the point where he's taking damage while charging it up. But Ike, he's a character where, like I said, you have to do it, and not really more spacing, but you have to wait for your opportunity a lot more often because of his smash attacks and the way they operate. But it doesn't take him as long to kill characters because of how much damage he can actually put out, whereas most other characters you have to rack up damage before you can kill. Well, he can kill pretty early percentages because of how powerful he is. I mean, the man looks like he's on steroids, so you can tell that he's got some power. Now let's go ahead and move on to number 30, which is Luigi, the shadow, the Mario shadow. You know what I'm saying? You know, the year of Luigi. That was this year, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was this year, or it was last year. It was one of this year or last year. It was the year of Luigi, and they actually made Luigi a lot better. The reason people don't use Luigi more than Mario though is because of his slipperiness. He is very slippery on Super Smash Brothers as well, but he's definitely a good character. His jab combos are good, and his dash attack, it's kind of weird because it just like flails and stuff, but it actually does a lot of damage. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but like it has, I want to say good range, but if it hits you, then it's hard to get away from something like that. But you know, and he has the super jump punch, which pretty much sends you far, and he can do that whenever he wants. Jab, super jump punch, and you're gone off the stage. But it doesn't give him as much recovery off the ledge. Like his doesn't. It's not like Mario's. Mario's is kind of like at an angle, and he may be able to reach from the angle, but Luigi's kind of goes straight up and then straight down. But that's because on the ground it does more damage than Mario's does. And on top of that, his fireball is different. His fireball kind of has like a spinning rotation rather than the bouncing thing, so it kind of can help prevent like aerial type combos and things like that, because he can just use that, and if it hits them, then they stop the combo obviously, or it blocks them, things like that. Now, and you know, he has the down smash, you know, the sweep. He does have things that are similar to Mario, but is he the same as Mario? No, his forward smash is different. His forward smash is really, really good. The little karate chop thing, like, it is really, really good. It just like, and it just sends him flying off the stage. It does really a lot of damage. And then on top of that, you know, he has the green missile, which you can use to help recover him if he's far off the stage, like to the right or to the left. He can use the green missile to come all the way over to the ledge, and then, you know, up B and things like that. That's definitely, there's a lot of different options you can use with Luigi. Now, to keep this video from less than 30 minutes, let's go on and move on to Falco. I almost said Captain Falcon. Falco. Falco, he's like Fox again. He is similar to Fox. He is a lot different now. He has a lot different. His forward smash is different, and a lot of other of his moves are different. Like his jab combo, they nerfed his jab combo to Brawl, because you know he doesn't do it's not like unlimited jab anymore. Whereas Brawl, it was like pretty much unlimited. But on top of that, his reflect is a little bit better, because actually not only will it reflect the attack, it can also do damage. Where like you can send it to a certain amount of range and then it'll do damage. Whereas Fox's is just kind of it only protects himself, where he can just send it out and it does damage to you. On top of that, Falco's forward smash is good, but it kind of takes him a while to get out. So that's what I'm talking about, where he is different, because you know Fox is a really fast, upbeat type character, where Falco, he can do damage. Don't get me wrong, he is kind of fast, but he doesn't do as much, like he's not as quick as Fox is. And on top of that, but because of that, he does have like the highest jump in the game or something like that. He has like the highest jump, I think he has the highest jump, or is it Greninja? It's one of those two. Him or Greninja has the highest jump in the game off the ground. But his up B doesn't go as far as Fox's does, because he has the highest jump. But you really don't even need it that much because of how high he can jump. Like I said, that's definitely probably one of the biggest things about him is his jumping ability. His his gun, you know, his gun, like Fox has like the repeated shots. His don't do repeated shots. They actually are a lot slower, but they paralyze you if you get hit. So like it does do knockback. Whereas Fox's, you can still run at Fox and then get a combo in. Where Falco's, it'll paralyze you and then he can get the combo off on you. He can get the game on you. He can get the step on you. He's like, yeah, dog, you thought you was gonna take my shots? Nah, fam, we ain't having that. We are not having that. And then, you know, he has the same dash, the same side B, the same dash little thing for recovery. So he's definitely no character to play around with. He's a good, like most of these characters down here, you don't see them as often, but if you do run into them, then you know most people that are using them are probably good with them. Now let's go on and move to number 32, which is another character that I hate to play. I don't hate R.O.B as a Smash Brothers character. You know, I think he's a really cool character. You know, I think it's a really cool thing that he's actually a toy, a real toy. But R.O.B, I hate playing R.O.B in Smash, and here's why. Here's why. His combo game is insane. His down smash or his up smash into no, not his up smash. His down throw and up throw into aerial attacks is so annoying. And on top of that, his disc, if he charges up the disc and he shoots it at you, and then he moves pretty fast for what he looks like. He moves fast, grab attack, down throw, up air, side air, and then no, not side air, but like up air, down air, side air. His side air does a lot of damage actually, and his down air can spike from pretty early ranges. And like I'm just saying, he's annoying for me to play, but he's a good character. You know, he's definitely viable. You know, you get the charge beam. His forward smash doesn't reach that. I mean, it does reach kind of far, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't reach as much as his charge beam does. But it doesn't really matter because of his aerial combo game. And like I said, he has really good recovery without even using his up B. Like, he has a little bit of a hover, and then he uses his up B, and it just sends him far. Like, he was like second to Villager, I think. Him and another character were second to Villager when it comes to recovery. So he has very good recovery. And like I said, his combo game is good. His grab combo game is pretty good from what I've seen. And on top of that, he like I said, uses a shot to kind of deflect you and then catch you off guard, and then bop 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 bop, and you're done. And it actually kills most of the time, which is the problem with it is it kills. But he is beatable, don't get me wrong. I've beaten him as much times as he's beaten me, or people that have used him at least. But he's definitely a character that you don't have to play as defensive with him. You can play a defensive and offensive game, where like some characters like Lil Mac, for example, he's a more of an offensive character. You kind of have to go straight in. I know some people don't do that, but a lot of people do that. They just kind of go straight in and try to get the kill right off the bat. But he's a character where you can use offense and defense and then still get the dub. So R.O.B is definitely a decent character to try out. Now, number 33 is actually another character I'm trying out. That I'm trying out actually as we speak, like right now, like Kirby. Kirby is a character that I've been trying to use lately because I think Kirby is really not really unique. Well, yes, unique. Every character is unique, but like I don't think he's really like powerful. But I just kind of want to use him because, you know, after the death battle, I know this is probably not the best reason to why I want to use Kirby. But after the death battle, when he beat Majin Buu, I was like, bro, I gotta start using Kirby. Kirby beating Majin Buu, this man can beat anybody on Smash, no doubt. Because I mean, if Goku too strong for Smash, just think about how strong Kirby is for Smash. Like, let me get Kirby. So I got Kirby. I'm trying to use him right now. His hammer, of course, does a lot of damage. I mean, it kills at like 50%. That mug will kill you. That mug will send you straight off the stage. And then his down B is definitely good, you know, to if somebody's like just waiting for you, you can down B because it comes down pretty fast and you can just catch them off guard. But it does have landing lag when you get out of the attack, so you can be grabbed or comboed out of that. So that is definitely something to look out for. And then his up B, well, he has the puffs. Not the puffs, but you know, his natural jump is, well, being the puff ball, and that goes pretty far, so you don't really need to do the up B. But the up B is a good actually move to use while on the ground, while comboing somebody. Another good thing, his combos are pretty good. He's like a slower version of Yoshi almost when it comes to his up smash, and like Fox, he's a character that can run into up smash, but he's a little bit slower. But that's because he's a more defensive character, I guess. You have to play a little bit more defense with Kirby, because also, you know, you have this you can suck them in and use the powers. Yeah, you can do that as well, but you have to play more of a defensive game, because on top of that, he's not like the strongest character. I mean, not the strongest, the heavyweight, the most heavy character. He's pretty light. He's not as light as Jigglypuff, but he's a high light character, which means he can get set off the stage easily. So, I mean, he's not like really light. He's like a medium to light character, I'd say. So he can take a few hits, but he's not taking a lot of hits by any means. He's not eating up a lot. So that's definitely something you have to look out for. Next, we have to have No, we're skipping Lil Mac. We covered you last video, buddy. I see you trying to get me, though. Catch me off guard. Now, number 35, we got Bowser Jr. Probably one of the most anticipated characters we have wanted for this Smash game, and we finally got him. Bowser Jr. Everybody and their mother, when they did top 5 characters or top 10 characters for Smash 4 before the game came out. Everybody was like, Bowser Jr. was in there. Bowser Jr. was always on the list. I swear, every single video I've seen, Bowser Jr. Now, what only was he on the list? He was probably in like the top 3, top 5, no doubt. Like, you can go look him up. I'm telling you, bro, he's in there. But now that he's finally in the game, let's talk about a few of his combos. Well, Bowser Jr., he's like a projectile heavy character as well, but he's a good balance between projectile and actually comboing with jabs and things like that. He has the boxing gloves, of course, and then, you know, he has the little mini bomb Koopa that kind of just runs around the stage until it hits you and then blows up. But it also can hit him, which is kind of a thing that you have to worry about. But you can pick it up and throw it as well, whether you're the opponent or whether you're Bowser Jr. yourself. And then you got the cannon, of course. The cannon does a lot of damage if it hits, but it's also a thing where you have to charge it up, and most of the time you can tell when it's coming anyway, so it's not like a thing you would use when they're right next to you. But the drills are the best part of Bowser Jr.'s game. They do the most damage. His forward smash does so much damage, and it actually cancels a lot of attacks and still goes through. Like, it'll cancel a forward smash and then still send you off the stage. It's insane. It's really, really insane. It's really insane. So anyways, that's kind of how he operates, I guess you could say. His up B is pretty good because, you know, the ledge grabbing, but it does kind of leave you vulnerable. If you get hit off the up B, then you're done. You're done. That's just how it is. If you get hit off the up B, you're gone. You're gone, buddy. You are just gone. Because if you up B trying to get onto the stage and then somebody hits you and your thing doesn't like regenerate itself again until you hit the ground, so you're done. You're done. You can't up B again. You're just falling to your death. So that's kind of the downfall of Bowser Jr. But he's definitely a more offensive and defensive type character. I know I keep saying he's or definitely, and these things like that, but a lot of these characters are just, they have the same things. That they're pretty mostly are offensive, defensive together, or they're just offensive or just defensive. And he's just one of those that can be both. Now let's go ahead and move on to number 36, which is Pac-Man. Now Pac-Man, from what I've seen from Pac-Man, I haven't seen a Pac-Man in a really, really long time, like on For Glory or anything. I have not seen Pac-Man in a long time. Pac-Man is, from what I've seen, Pac-Man can be a very, very good character if you know how to use it. The fountain, not the fountain, what's that thing called? The fire hydrant. The fire hydrant can be really, really good. It can fire back on you if the opposing character actually does, in fact, start to... excuse me, I'm sorry. If the opposing character doesn't hit it back at you, it will do a lot of damage. But the fire hydrant can be really good for you to use on edge guarding, where you can put it down and then it'll blow them away. If you use it at the right time, it'll blow them away and they won't be able to grab the ledge, depending on what character it is. And his actually his side B, I think it is, that allows him to like lay out a few points, I guess you could say. He lays out like a few like little ball things that you see in Pac-Man, and he actually turns into the old Pac-Man, like chomps them up and grabs onto the ledge. It's pretty good for recovery. And then his up B is actually really good. If you use all 3 hits, it actually can go pretty far. If you use 1 hit, it won't take you that far. If you use 2 hits, it'll give you like a normal recovery, but if you do 3, it actually sends you pretty high. But you can only use it 3 times before it stops. So that's definitely something to keep out for. But Pac-Man, his forward smash and down smash, like, he's like any other character. He's good if you know how to use him. I don't really know much else to say. Let me think. What else can Pac-Man do? I've used Pac-Man before in Smash Run. I've never used him online. I mean, I haven't seen one in a long time either. So, I mean, outside of those, I don't really know what else you could really do with Pac-Man. Like, oh no, his grab game is pretty good. Yeah, he has a pretty good grab game, and he has a pretty good up air and a forward air. For when you are off the ledge or like you're off the stage, then he has a pretty good up air aerial game. So that's definitely something to keep out for. Now next we have Dr. Mario. Now Dr. Mario, I don't want to speak on him too long because he's like Dark Pit, and legitimately he's like the same as Mario. Now he's not the exact same. He's not just like Dark Pit and Pit are. Dr. Mario's moves are different. He has more power than Mario. He does more damage, but his recovery isn't as good, and he's a little slower, which is why you see Mario more often, because Mario can do the same. They do have mostly the same moves, but they are different. Like his pills do different damage, and his cape doesn't send a gust of wind. It just turns you around. But I think it does more damage on impact. and then his up B doesn't send him as far as Mario's does. But his down B is different. He doesn't have the water. He does the like the twirl and then the finish at the end, the twirl and the finish with the hit. He does that as his down B, where Mario does that as his down air, where instead. So that's definitely, but he does have the Kobe. He has the Kobe spike, and their moves is pretty much the same. I mean, they're the same, but they are definitely different characters. They are definitely different characters. There are a lot of differences between them. Like I said, power and recovery. It's just which one you want. Mario does have the power though. That's why he is higher. He does have the power. He's not weak, which is why, like I said, which is why he's higher. So now we're getting down to the final 10, the final stretch. Now we're going to talk about Mr. Game & Watch. Alright, moving on to number 39. No, I just play, but Mr. Game & Watch. Mr. Game & Watch. Mr. Game & Watch. Here's how I feel about Mr. Game & Watch. Mr. Game & Watch is like he's a risky character to use because, you know, his judgment move, it can go from 1 to like 9, and 9 does the most damage, and then 1 does the least amount of damage. So you can be at the spot where you can potentially kill and use the judgment move. Let's say it does 1. You do it and it does 1, and you're like at the same percentage. If it does 1 damage, they are very more than likely going to combo the mess out of you and send you all off the stage. I mean, not like, no question, no doubt about it. They will send you off and you will be done, yo. You will be done. Hold on. Alright, little thing I had to take care of, but yeah, you will be done. You will be done if he hits you with the judgment on 9, but you will be done if you hit them with 1, because they can just combo the mess out of you till you find yourself again. But I found some pretty good Game & Watches. I found one that just spammed his dash attack, because his dash attack is actually kind of weird, where it doesn't, you can just like wait before you use it, and he'll still come out with like the helmet, and he'll still do damage to you. And his fire, you know, his little fire stick, his fire stick is pretty good for his forward smash. And I mean, he has good recovery with his up B. So I mean, like I said, I don't see him that often. I've seen him a few times, so I know a few of his combos, but do I know all of his combos? Not at all. If you are a Game & Watch and you use Mr. Game & Watch and you know some combos, please type them in the comment section below, because I would love to know, and I would love to just have everyone else see what those are as well. So now let's go on to Zelda. I said Zelda because I was thinking of something else, but Zelda is not like Sheik, of course. Zelda is more of a projectile character and like an energy type character, where she uses a lot of her fire. Her fireball, like if she does it, you have to send it farther to do more damage. Whereas if you do it up close, it won't do damage. I mean, it will do damage, but like it won't do as much. Like it won't really phase the other character. Now, if you use her up B, actually does damage. Her up B does pretty good damage because it like she like disappears and then reappears. It's like Sheik's almost, except in different fashion. That's the only difference, is their fashion in the way they do it. But it's the same move. And then on top of that, her down B is actually pretty good for protecting herself, because she can send out the warrior to take a hit from something else before it dies. But like if the warrior gets hit and it does stop, then you have to wait a while before you can summon the warrior again. But it's definitely something I see a lot of people use in order to protect themselves against like really strong attacks. Like if somebody's about to forward smash the mess out of you, they just send it out and it takes the hit, and then they're able to combo off of that. Which is actually something really good, because her up smash is pretty good, and so is her down smash. Her down smash is pretty good actually, because like she like spins around and just sends you it sends you right off the stage. It's insane. It's really powerful. It's really, really powerful. And you know, I already talked about her up B, and then her down B, and then her forward B, the bomb. It's over. But her standard B is actually pretty good too, to reflect the projectiles. It's definitely something I see a lot of people do, and it does damage in general. It does damage in general just anyway, so they can just do it just to get you some damage, or rack them damage up. Rack up them numbers, so they can smash the mess out of you and get you off the stage and send you to the pit of oblivion. Or what is it called? What do they call that? The abyss of the darkness abyss, or something like that. I don't know, when they knock you off the stage, the abyss of darkness. Anyway, that's Zelda, guys. That's Zelda. So now we got 8 characters left. Speed run time. Anyways, number 40, we have King Dedede. And all I know about King Dedede is he uses the Gordos a lot, which can be reflected. And his force, he actually has a really good with his hammer. A lot of attacks with his hammer do really good damage. Like his jet hammer, of course, that'll kill really early. That'll kill really early because he's a really powerful and heavy character. That'll kill super early on any character except for like Bowser. That'll just murk them. And on top of that, his forward smash is good, but he's another one of those characters because of how heavy he is. He has to charge up, and you can tell when he's about to forward smash, which makes it kind of easier to dodge because of that. So that's definitely something you kind of have to think about while using it. But yeah, I see a lot of people just kind of spam the Gordos and then try to get in there, grab maybe. He puffs as well when he jumps, so he has pretty good recovery as well as the come up, come down, and the stars come out. That's definitely a good little, the DDD jump is what I call it. That's definitely something good to use while an aerial recovery. So now we're gonna move on to, no we're not. I forgot to mention one combo about King Dedede. Another thing King Dedede likes to do is spike. His hammer spike off the stage is insane. That's why a lot of people like to grab with him on the edge, because it sends a lot. Like from pretty early, it'll send you down pretty far, very far. So that's definitely something you would need to check out if you ever decide to run King Dedede. Learn how to spike, learn how to protect, and learn how to wait and spike those characters, because he doesn't have a problem recovering because of how good it is. He can definitely recover from a lot of things. So if you can just learn how to perfectly spike a character, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine with King Dedede. Now we move on to the most broken character in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Meta Knight. Meta Knight, they nerfed the mess out of Meta Knight. I mean the mess. They made him horrible, straight trash. Now he's not straight trash. You can use him. He's not like a horrible character, but they nerfed him so bad. Like compared to his last form, yeah, he's trash compared to what he was in Brawl. But that's because they nerfed him because of how good he was. He was banned from the meta game in Brawl. This game, you don't even see him that much because of how much they nerfed him. Like they really nerfed him. Like you really need to go see. I don't know if there are any videos on YouTube. There probably are, but you gotta go find a video of how bad they nerfed the Meta Knight. They nerfed him a lot. He has legitimately the same moves where the spinning tornado or the spinning tornado as a standard B, or the spinning forward tornado as a side B, and then his up B does damage. You know, his down B is something that's like a risky move that you would use just to catch the opponent off guard. But really, you'd have to go check him out because they did a lot of nerfing to Meta Knight. His jab game isn't as good. His tornado isn't as good. His forward spin isn't as good. His down B isn't as good. His up B is actually the same, but no, it isn't as good. No, it got nerfed as well. They nerfed him a lot, which made him really low on this quote-unquote tier list. So that's definitely something you'd have to go look up how good he was in Brawl. But he's not a hard character to learn by any means. He's a easy character to learn because of his combo game and how he actually works and what you do with him. He's not a hard character at all to use, but he's not a good character necessarily to pick up, should I say, because of how bad he's been nerfed. But if you want to pick him up, by all means do so. I mean, I'm not gonna hold anything against you for doing that. So do you boo boo, do you? All right, pick him up if you want to. So now we got Bowser, Wario, Ganondorf, Wii Fit Trainer, Charizard, Olimar, and Donkey Kong. So first we got Bowser at number 42. Now Bowser, here's how Bowser works. Every time I see Bowser, now that it used to be like this: edge guard, grab, body slam off the stage. Edge guard, grab, body slam off the stage. Because originally it made your stock go first before Bowser's stock, so you could just win off of things like that. Now that they changed it, here's what you see a lot with Bowser: up smash, forward smash. That's it. You don't see him do really any jab combos. He has good jab combos. His forward smash is really strong. Yes, it is. But it has a lot of lag. If you miss, one, if you miss, it has a lot of lag. And two, if like they shield or something. And two, on top of that, you can tell when you're going to do it, because he has to like get ready before he actually drop kicks you. So that definitely gives the opponent time to just be like, oh wait, here comes Bowser. Let me go do something real quick. Oh wait, oh, dodge, and then they combo the mess out of you. But because he's heavy, he doesn't die that easily. So like forward smashes don't